I don't know whether it's worldwide or whether it's still in India. While eating, you shouldn't speak is what we're told. Have you heard about this? Have you heard
I've
about
heard this. My
Okay.
grandmother says it, but no one
Okay.
listens to
Yeah,
her,
yeah,
unfortunately,
yeah.
in our house.
So I was coming to the point, like, to your son again. Your son is 8 now, right? How was it, bringing him up? Like, was it hard? Because you're also working and, your professional life is so hectic at the moment.
On a daily basis, I struggle with mom guilt for at least half my day. Okay? This is the truth. And there's no way of sugarcoating this, but it's the truth. My son is 8. It was an extremely difficult journey to bring him up. We have a unit family, so it's just my husband, my son, and myself. Before my son was born, my career hadn't taken off in the way it has taken off now. So I had a lot more time. And suddenly, immediately after my son's birth, my photography went up crazy. My training sessions increased exponentially. So for me, it was about, I worked for this all these years. Nothing was happening in my favor. And suddenly now I have this baby who's dependent on me to be alive. And I also have these amazing opportunities that I'm getting. How do I balance it?
Exactly.
So this became a very big problem. Add to it the fact that we've never had anybody else from the family who's taken care of him, really. It's just the two of us that stay together. My mom comes in, volunteers 1 month a year. She's told me 1 month a year, if you want to travel, work, do whatever, I will come and I will take care of your child. But that's the only privilege I have. My son was extremely unwell for a few months in the middle when he was around 1.5 years too. So he used to get these frequent colds and coughs, the general stuff. So I have been struggling just so much with this. But more than the external struggles, like, acha doctor ka janu parcha, yo garnu parcha, tyo garnu parcha. More than that, I think it's a mental struggle. It's a daily mental struggle. I deal with it even today. For the last 4 months, again, my son's been very sick, and we just came to know 2-3 days ago what it is. The struggle is, yes, I have to give him medicines, but oh my God, will I be able to wake up tomorrow and focus on my work? So I think this entire process of slowly getting used to being a mom and working has in a way helped me understand how to compartmentalize a lot better in my brain. How to shift gear. I'm in mom mode when I'm at home. I have been thrown up on, pooped on, all of that happens when you have a little kid. Even today, I go home sometimes and my son is looking sickly and I'm like, oh my God, what happened? 8 in the night, rush him to the hospital, see what happens, things like that. But I also know that when I'm working, I have to give it my 100% because there are eyeballs on me at every given point of time. So yes, I have that guilt. Yes, I have spoken about this guilt to a lot of my friends who are working as well. It's no easy way to deal with it. There's absolutely no formula. It is about the mindset. It is about knowing that you can never have a 50-50 balance. There are days when I'm 75% mom and 25% working woman. There are days when I'm 95% working woman and 5% mom. My son has learned to deal with it, but I know that even if he's a very small part of my day time-wise, mental faculty-wise, he's going to be 100% when I'm around him. So I think that is the one thing that you consciously decide to do.
Something that you would suggest to working moms.
When you're with your child, you be there 100%. When you're not with your child, you're not with your child.
Exactly.
And you cannot be continuously thinking about ghar ma ke bhai ratsa. You have to trust the universe. You have to trust your baby that much. And there's nothing you can do.
Exactly.
But honestly, I grapple with mom guilt on a daily basis. And there's no easy way around it. Having said that, I also realize, ultimately, whatever I'm doing is usko lagi pani ramro huncha ek tarikale, right? I'm working. He has a better role model, or not a better, but a role model to look up to at home. I'm a super hustler. There are days, and there have been months actually, I woke up at 4:30 before anyone else at home woke up. 4:30 to 7 used to be my working hours, right? 2.5 hours, get my work done for the day. 7 to 7, I'm going to be mom, wife, sister, daughter-in-law, whatever I need to be. It was pretty scheduled around that way, right? Or there have been days when I would sleep later than everybody else, work on my photography, work on the editing. So I have managed to steal time here and there. And no matter what processes you put
being
in.
pretty focused on things, right?
Very focused.
Very focused, yeah.
But then the other thing is, I've got only 2 priorities in life. Either it's work or it's my family or my child. I don't really have a social life. And while it might look glossy on Instagram sometimes,
Once in a while.
the truth is, I do go out once in a while. But I don't really amble around and party that much or go for kiddie parties. I don't have that privilege in life. And I'm okay because that's a choice I've made. And I'm extremely confident that the priorities that I've chosen are working for me right now. So why not? So it's just two things. It's my work and my child.